So today we're going to look at some different skis. We're going to go to the boardroom too for all the riders. But let's talk about skis. Aiden, what do you think is what's your pick today? What do you want to share with us?
Well, there are a lot of new skis out this season.
So we're going to start with Völkl?
Yes, definitely. So Völkl has the new Peregrine coming out. This is what is replacing the Deacon from the previous years. Basically, it's a little bit of a love child between the old RTM and the Deacon. So you get that low profile side, but you still have that real stiff center of the ski. This is really going to excel on pretty much everyday conditions at Sugarloaf. You got a nice wide shovel to go through all the crud and whatnot. It's a very damp ski, so you really don't have too much chatter with it. And it's going to carve like a bandit down Gandhi and Nitro.
Locals love Völkls.
As far as Blizzard goes, they have the Anomaly series. What that is replacing is the old Bonafide and Brahma series. They've lightened it up a little bit in the tips and tails, added a little bit more carbon, more metal underfoot, so it's very stable. This is going to be your good everyday ski if you want to kind of play around on the side of the trail, bounce back into the middle of the trail, throw down some good GS turns. It'll pretty much make sure that you can handle almost any condition here. Atomic line is always going to be great. We're going to have a couple carvers from them. We have the Redster Q9.8 again and the 7.8. That is going to be their essentially detuned race ski. So your beer league ski for all those locals racers out there, if you will. Also, big update with the bent Chetlers from Atomic. So they changed up the size run a little bit. They added a little bit more metal into the ski as well, so it keeps it, once again, stable. That is going to be your tree bump side of the trail ski every day. We have that in a 90 underfoot and 100 underfoot as well. With that, too, we have the Mavens and the Mavericks. That one is going to be your more directional style ski, so you won't have that almost twin tip style tail. Pretty much the same construction going on there. A little bit more metal in the Mavericks, more carbon in the Mavens. So once again, very lightweight skis, but are going to excel very well.
And now we're looking at the Stokely, a pretty extensive line. Tell us about it.
So once again, we do have the Storm Rider series. That is going to be kind of our all-mountain ski from Stokely. The Montero ARs and AXs, we've had those for the past couple of years. All your all-mountain Carver style ski, that's going to be the competitor for that Peregrine from Völkl. Nice update for things that we have added to the lineup from Stokely. We have the WRT Laser. This guy, again, this is going to be your beer league, your locals race. This is the one that you're going to want if you want those tight turns and whatnot. Super, super fun ski, super stable, and it bites in no problem. And then one really cool one that we do have this year as well are the Marcos. This is basically the WRT Pro ski. It's got a special top sheet. They only made X amount of these skis, and only certain shops have them. So we were lucky enough to get a couple pairs. I would get them while we have them because they're going to run out very quickly. To follow up the Laser line, we do have the SCs as well. With the WRTs, it's going to have a little bit more of a short GS style side cut, and that SC is going to have more of the slalom style side cut. So a little bit hookier. Neil is for the ladies once again. That is going to mirror the Storm Riders.
Well, I find a nice little friendly neighbor here, Rosie. Tell us about what you have in the Rosignol.
So for Rosignol, we're actually very happy to have them back in the shop once again. We have the Forza 70. Lots of local skis this year, for sure, for those race days. This one is going to be 70 underfoot. It's got this nice wide shovel in the tip. It's got a very, very directional style. So once you get it up on edge, the ski is doing a lot of the work for you. These ones do come in at a great price point as well with binding. $9.99 ski and binding for something that is going to carve on any condition, any bit of ice, any day at Sugarloaf. Really nice addition to the lineup is the Arcade. This kind of goes back to the traditional style experience that they had about 8 years ago. Right. So a little bit less of that honeycomb tip going on, so it holds that chatter a little bit better. 84 underfoot. We also have this in an 88 version. Again, it's going to be an awesome price point on these guys. $650 for the ski. Binding going with it, you'll be around $200 to $300. You're going to get a screaming deal on the ski, especially if you have your season's pass with that 15% off. You will have a good time on this. We really don't have any bad skis in the shop this year, which is wonderful.
And don't forget your Boyne rewards. You got to spend your Boyne rewards.
Absolutely. Those Boyne points add up very quickly, and we are happy to help you use them. All right, so over on the Nordica wall, we haven't gotten everything in just yet, so please bear with us there. Everything is still trickling in day by day. But we do have the new Enforcer line and the new Santa Ana line. Years past, there was a lot more tip rocker, a lot less tail rocker. This year, they have added some more tail rocker and a little less tip rocker. So it gives you more camber underfoot. Ski's going to rebound a little bit more. It's a little bit lighter weight as well. Other than that, most of the interior construction of the ski is going to be the same. You still have 2 sheets of metal underfoot, and then you got carbon in the tips and tails. Very fun ski. You can play on it pretty much all the time. We are going to have that in an 89, a 94, a 99, and a 104 underfoot for the men's. For the ladies, we have the Santa Anas. Again, it's going to mirror that idea with the Enforcers. A little less tip rocker, a little more tail rocker, more camber underfoot. With these ones, we are also going to have the 97, 92, and we are going to have the 87 on these as well.
So here we are. These are all demos. People were trying them out for last year. They all look like brand new, most of them anyway. Tell us what we have.
All right, so in the demo fleet, we have a plethora of Montero ARs from last year from Stokely. Beautiful thing about a lot of those is we had a stockpile up at the Sugar Shack last winter. And when I say a stockpile, we had
A lot.
almost too many. So all these skis are in really great shape. Most of them didn't see the snow more than 10 times. So we don't send our demos through our machine. We like to keep those bases as good as we possibly can with hand tuning. So once you put that first grind on, you really haven't lost much life off the ski. We have some Neela's left over from last year as well. Some K2 Mindbender 85s. That's going to be a great ski for beginner intermediates. There's not too much metal in the ski. It's going to allow you to turn, get used to the radius on the ski a little bit easier. We do have more demos kicking around as well, and they are all screaming prices right now. So please definitely come in, check them out if you're looking for those deals. We do still also have some skis from last season that we are going to be running at 40% off for homecoming. So we got plenty of deals going on skis from last season.
Now you have a program for kids that are growing and working. You know, sometimes need to upgrade their gear. What do you call that program here?
So we call that the JHAF program, the Junior Has a Fit program. It is a $40 buy-in at the beginning. Your child basically is going to sign up for this program. You will have the boots and skis every season being refreshed. So you just bring them in at the end of the season or bring them in during homecoming the following year. We'll get you set up with new gear and everything. You only pay for the gear once. So when you first sign up, you pay that $40 membership fee and then the cost of the gear. Every year that voucher is going to roll over until the child ages out of the program, which is going to be at 100 pounds or a 25.5 boot. So with that, you are only going to be paying the mount fee, which is $30 for us to calibrate the bindings and make sure everybody's going to be safe out there.
Sounds like a great idea.
It is a great deal. It really gets kids into skiing. And the nice thing, too, at the end of it, once your child ages out of the program, that investment that you put in initially comes back to you as a voucher, and you can put that towards gear that you will keep forever.
Fantastic. Let's talk about maintaining your skis. Obviously, right here is the place to do it. Downhill Supply Company, right downstairs. Tell us about the services.
Certainly. So we can mount skis, we can tune skis, we can really do whatever you want. For tuning, we do $75. That is going to include a full base grind, edges. We'll get wax on there, polish them up, make sure that they are ready for the little bit of ice that we get at this mountain. Other than that, we can mount pretty much everything downstairs as well. We've got a great crew down there that is very knowledgeable. They'd love for you to come in and even chat about any services that you would need here.
Well, we appreciate your time and your enthusiasm for skiing. We're looking forward to a great homecoming. Thanks for the scoop as well.
Absolutely. Can't wait for the snow to fly.